Hello everyone and welcome to my studio. Haven't done a video in a long time, so I thought I would just check in to make sure you're all doing all right wherever you are in the world. I have to go pick up something and then I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then maybe I'll explain to you why I haven't been posting too many videos in the last few months. Alright, so let's get started now. So, back in January, February of this year, I was in Hong Kong to do all my various projects, and when I got back, I was hustling to get a lot of work done, catching up from the older work, and I knew that the pandemic would make its way to North America, and so I was ready to kind of hunker down and spend the few months while being isolated and quarantined and all that stuff to get a lot of work done. But oddly enough, that didn't happen, and this is the reason why. Just as a quick look here, this is exactly how I drive. I always have a thermos full of water, some warm water. I have my camera here. This is what I've been vlogging with, the X-Pro3 with the 10-24. The best lens for Fujifilm for vlogging. And then just like a little man day bag that I carry with me because I don't want to carry a big heavy backpack while I'm off to do chores. So, off to do chores. I had to pick up some socks. But as I was saying, a kind of weird thing happened is that you got a kind of a creative like a block. You can't write as fast, you can't photograph as fast, you can't. The one thing I'm not so good at is video editing. As much as, not that I'm not good at it, I'm not great at it, but I don't like doing it, and so that's really slowed things down. Oh man, I just looked back at my footage. When you don't vlog for a while or even shoot any video, you make a lot of mistakes. I had my camera on set at f4 in video and not on auto aperture, and so all my outdoor stuff is all overexposed. Alright, just changed locations here. Across the street, try not to die. Where was I? Oh, I'll talk about it when I get to... I'll talk about it when I'm actually sitting down and relaxing. I'm just grabbing a quick lunch at one of my favorite places in Chinatown here in Maxim's. And let's hope they're not too busy. The last time I came here, there was like a big table of aunties talking loudly and for a long time. So I ate quick and then I bolted. So we'll just see how busy it is here. That doesn't look too bad. I'll eat here. So let's look this. Hello. All right, I get my favorite food. All right, but this is a good place to explain to you. I can breathe. Camera girl made this as well. There's a little HEPA filter in here. Explain about my lack of being prolific in pumping out content. Oh, and this is today's lunch special here at Maxim's. Just trying to figure out which one I'm gonna order. I wonder if Gord's working today. Bobby is working diligently in the back. All right, I have my milk tea. I have my regular tea. I think I'm ready. Oh, and I see Gord up there too. I think I'm ready to talk. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, about wanting to be prolific during this time, but not being able to. I had a pretty good conversation with Mike Padua, sort of on Zoom privately, and I wanted to kind of not repeat the conversation, but have a similar conversation so that we can share about having a creative blog during this time period. Mike has a studio, I have a studio, and we both said like sometimes we just go into a studio and we sit there and we know we have like either work to do, like a specific project, or we're trying to come up with a new idea, and you just have this mental block, like you can't think. And even on the projects that I do regularly do, like my Fuji Love articles, I have 2 a month, and I also started doing medium format magazine, like a little short. It's called Did You Know, like a historical piece of medium format photography. I started doing that for medium format magazine. It's something that would take me maybe 3 or 4 hours of research for medium format, and then maybe 90 minutes to write. it's taking me almost twice as long to write the same amount. So I find that even doing what I used to do in the past, pre-pandemic, pre-isolation, pre-quarantine, and what I'm doing now, it's taking a lot longer and it's a lot slower. Like right now, this is probably because I'm rusty, but even just vlogging, this is complicated. And so that's a lot more work. So something that would be like a 15-minute vlog or a 10-minute vlog that I would record maybe 20 minutes extra, like the whole thing is 20 minutes, edited down to 10 minutes, I might need to do like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna just sit here and wait for my food to come, and then maybe I'll talk a little bit more. And oh, my food just arrived, ready to eat. Thank you, Chef Gordon. He's back there somewhere. Anyways, I'm gonna start eating now. Before I start eating, this is kind of how I set up my lunch with cameras, kind of a shoot. You know, I have it all set up here, and this is probably like kind of how I want it to look like on Instagram in portrait mode. And yeah, I just set it up like this. Make sure you turn the camera on so it looks like it's in working mode, and then click. I think I'm gonna finish my story when I get home, because it's time to pick up a treat and then head back to my studio and then piece this vlog together. So thank you. Bye-bye. Gordon's usually in there, but he's up. Bye, Gordon. All right, I'm gonna just head back down. I mean, I used to come here where there was like a lineup down this stair to go in, and now there's like 6 people in the entire restaurant. So it's pretty sad seeing how a lot of these small businesses have been affected by all of this. I'm gonna just see maybe if they can pick up here. No, there's nothing to pick up. I think we're good. All right, guys, I'm back in my studio. Keep the lights off just to keep it nice and cool, or at least it feels like it's nice and cool. And yeah, let's just finish this video off. I'm gonna just put my camera. All right, I'm gonna just check to make sure this is straight. All right, looks straight enough. It's only been gone for, what time is it now? Been gone for about 4 hours. Traffic was kind of heavy. Everything's kind of back to normal. And I got what I wanted to get, which is kind of weird. I don't know if it's weird or not, but just some socks here. Maybe I'll just put them on now. I'll put them on now. Yeah, so as I was saying, I was talking to Mike Padua about of just kind of having a creative block and not being able to create just not being able to create content as quickly as I'm used to, as prolific as I used to. I've never been that prolific on YouTube. I'm very slow at creating YouTube content, but anyways, and just switch out my socks. These are actually really nice socks. These are from Chrome. It's their merino wool socks. If you don't own a pair of merino wool socks, you should get them. They keep your feet warm in the winter and keeps your feet cool in the summer, except if the merino is too thick. This is kind of a light merino, and these are even lighter. And they're great because they're kind of like ankle socks here. So my wife doesn't like the color. She thinks they're too loud. But I like them, great for summer, and there you go. So I've been working slowly, and I feel guilty because I've been sitting on a lot of content, a lot of reviews, not so much vlogging stuff, because I vlog a lot, but I'm very selective with how I use the content. So this one, very purposely, I recorded just as I left the studio, and sorry for the mediocre audio because I don't even have a shotgun microphone. I'm using the internal microphone. It should sound a lot better now because I have the Rode Video Micro, so the audio should be better. 2 things I wanted to mention was I've had this Peak Design tripod that I've kind of, it's you know, like tripods, you don't want to hug them, but I want to hug this guy. It's so awesome, and I can't wait to finally finish my video. I've shot it. It's over an hour of me like babbling. Once you put it in, so put it in like this, and then you put this little lock mechanism here, and you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it. I'm gonna try my best to show you. And I'm trying to cut it down to like something bite-sized, like 45 minutes. It's different than anybody else that's reviewed this because I don't actually show this fully extended because, you know, it's a tripod. I did more like up close stuff, like little things that maybe other YouTubers didn't mention, like a QR code on the inside here to link you so that you should register your tripod. And I talked a little bit about the rigidity and how using an aluminum center column was a smarter choice versus using carbon fiber, because carbon fiber is only strong in one direction. So even when it comes to the center column, because this is aluminum, if this was carbon fiber, it'd be stronger in one direction, probably like bending. But in terms of twisting or torsion, I guess it's called, rigidity, it's not as strong. So I think Peak Design made the right decision. And if you go to the website centercolumn.com, I'll leave the link below. This is quite an in-depth review, and the fellow that runs that website, he actually did help Peak Design to a certain degree to help design this tripod. And so amazing tripod. I'm sorry it's 45 minutes, or it's gonna be about 45 minutes, but I went through like every sort of nerdy detail. And so if you're a nerd and you want to nerd out on a nerdy video, I have it. The only other people that have done longer is probably Peak Design themselves. They have one video that goes over all the features, and then another video of just how to maintain it. So they got almost 2 hours on just this tripod, because there's that much information. So I love this tripod. Thank you, Peak Design, for sending this out to me, and can't wait to I'm not a big fan of video editing, so but I will edit that video and create this. Oops. And also this backpack, this MXD line from Chrome. This is like Tokyo inspired, and I think even their Tokyo design studio designed this bag. But I think this is called like the Pace, the tote bag, but also has the straps for backpack. And I leave this in my studio because often I only live 15-20 minute walk from my studio to home. So often I'll walk home for lunch, I'll walk home for dinner, and I use this to just carry all my stuff between, let me just one sec, between my studio and home. I just put my main DOP kit, which I've been using another Peak Design product, the Peak Design field pouch, which is awesome. And I put everything in here, drop it in here, put headphones, iPad, whatever's, go back home, come back. And so this is a great, even like on my day off, or if I'm even in, like if I travel and I want a light day bag, having a tote is nice because you can have it under your arm and kind of close to your body. And that's kind of the beauty of totes. And so because of that, I think in a t-shirt, it's fine me holding it like this. But if I was wearing a jacket, I probably want these straps a little bit bigger, I think. But overall, I think this is my favorite. This is probably my favorite. I have a lot of favorite Chrome bags, but this is right up there. And this is my other, Chrome DOP kit that I tend to use to put stuff in. Like right now I have hard drives in here, but I have multiple ones of these. But of my EDC DOP kit, definitely the Peak Design field pouch is awesome. So I'm gonna have a video with this, featuring this bag. So I have videos coming up. I just really slow in producing them because, as I mentioned, creative bottleneck. It's all in my brain here. And I thought today I would flex a little bit with my vlogging skills, and I failed multiple times, which shows that I have to practice vlogging and shooting videos more often. And so that's it. Like I said, I just kept on messing up, so hopefully this will work out. We'll talk to you soon. Happy shooting. Boom, peace. I forgot to mention, I kept on calling Chris like over and over again, and he never answers his phone. And so I made him sort of send me something, or maybe he won't. We'll see. If he does, I'll put it in right here.